leaving the Marquesas Islands and moving back on our way back to Key West. And it's like a partially sunny day, mostly, well, quite a lot of clouds around right at the moment, but it looks pretty good so far. Okay, it's 6:30 and we're coming up on Key West over there, and coming in from the Marquesas. Left there at about 10 o'clock this morning. This is Sunset Island, and we're going to head over there to the other island over there, which is Christmas Tree Island, and we're going to try to anchor over there. Like I said, it's about 6:30, and we're just coming into Key West now. So, okay, here we are at Christmas Tree or Wisteria Island on the west side of Key West, where we just dropped the anchor, and it's 7 o'clock. So we have arrived for now, and we'll see where we head tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going to stay here or try to get in closer or what we're going to do. But here's the anchorage where we were before. We went to the Marquesas and dry Tortugas, and we're back almost in the same spot. The winds are coming out of the east, and we're facing northeast. So
it's about 2 a.m. in the morning. About 9 o'clock tonight earlier, a little northern front blew through, shifted pretty much to the north from the northeast, and blew up to 25, I guess maybe some 30-mile-an-hour gusts, and we drug our anchor almost into the boat behind us. So we had to get out there and crank up the motor and move the boat. Fortunately, I had prepared things. I hooked the motor back up to the steering and put the rudders and the keel down and everything, so we would be able to, because I was afraid something like that might happen. I pulled up both the anchors, and Bonnie drove the boat around and narrowly missed hitting two different boats in here. Well, as you can see, the sun is now up. It's about 7:30 in the morning after our fun dragging at anchor. We're in right outside of Christmas Tree or Wisteria Island over here. So let's show you where we are right now. We're facing about due east at the moment. You can see where we were. Now initially, where we drug the anchor, we were kind of to the left of this boat from this picture here. We drug both our anchors. Bonnie had to drive the boat, and we reset. It's still pretty windy. The wind's kind of coming out of the northeast right now. As you can see in the water, there's no white caps now, but it is blowing, maybe 15 knots. I'm going to move the boat again. I may move it over here to into the channel between these two islands, right back in here a little ways, so get me some protection from the wind. Or I may just move it back where I was, kind of a little bit closer to the island, and maybe I'll get a little bit of protection, at least from the waves, probably not from the wind so much. There you go, wild and exciting times in Key West on the Bonnie Blue.
okay, here we are, coming from Wisteria Island, dinging across the Key West to the Key West Marina Bight. Key West Bight over there, where we're going to take our dinghy. It's a little rough out here this morning. The waves are about, I don't know, about 1 to 2 foot, and it's kind of choppy. The winds are out of the northeast, probably 10 miles an hour, or 10 knots. And we're going to make our way across here, walk around Key West today, and have a little bit of fun. So we come in, we go down 2 rows, I think it is. Yep. To the second. See if we can find ourselves. There's the dinghy dock. See if we can find a spot here on the dinghy dock.
Where's that guy? Is he coming or going?
I'm not sure, but I think we can squeeze in there.
Welcome to Fleming Key, which is right over here. Looks kind of like Christmas Tree Island, sort of, or Wisteria, with the Australian pine trees. You can look out here and see lots of the boats at anchor out here. Over here, more boats, more boats, more boats. That island over there is Wisteria Island, or Christmas Tree Island. We were anchored on the other side of that island, but wind's supposed to blow up tonight, 20 knots, kind of out of the northeast. I thought we could get a little bit more protection over here. The only problem is this little bridge here is the bridge that goes to Garrison Bight, and this is the channel where a lot of the small boats, the power boats, go into Garrison Bight, so they come through here and create some waves. Not much of a view here. It's all Navy base over here, storage tanks, docks over here. Back over here, Coast Guard cutters and Coast Guard boats and Coast Guard station over here. The tall buildings over there. But I thought it would be better for this boat and also for dinghying, so we wouldn't have to cross that big channel going across in the dinghy to get to town. Literally the other side of this big ship over here that you can see the very top of is the channel that goes into the dinghy dock, so we just have to zip around these big docks here and get there, so we think it'll be better. We've got 2 hooks down, one of which anchor line you can see this way a little bit in the water. There's a bit of a current in here when the tide changes, so it kind of fluctuates around, but we've got our 35-pound Delta anchor up front with 20 feet of chain. This is my 25-pound Danforth anchor with 20 feet of chain, and I've got 50 feet of rope out for 70 feet of scope, and we're in about 10 feet of water up there where the anchors are. Back here is about 11.
Okay, you may or not be able to see these, but 3 of the big sailboats going out for the sunset sail, one being the Red Sail sailboat, I don't remember the name of it, one being the Western Union, and one being another one, maybe the Adirondack too. They're out there. They came out of Garrison Bight, and they're sailing out. 2 of them have turned to the west, one's still going a little bit south, and we're rocking a bit here because somebody just came through the channel and made waves to make us rock. But that's a quick view of the sailboats going out.
So good with all this rain coming down. I think I'll try to go vacation back here, spend the weekend in the Florida Keys, then Jamaica in the moonlight, Sandy Beach drinking rum every night. Ain't got money, mama, but we can go split the difference, go to Coyote. Split the difference, go to Coyote Zone.
Sometimes life doesn't suck.